Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Swiatek versus RADUCANU. Sorry for the lateness. The stream didn't actually start, and I think it's actually happened for everyone. That is absolutely terrible by the TV companies. But anyways, Swiatek 40-15 up, and starting here, opening proceedings on serve. And looks like she's got 2 game points there. Enma RADUCANU, by the way, in a different outfit today, as is Swiatek, looks like. And RADUCANU in a pink t-shirt and purple skirt, and Swiatek in her black long sleeve that she's been donning a little bit, to be fair, in other tournaments, which is interesting. Second serve from Swiatek, forehand to forehand here now. RADUCANU opening up, and Swiatek tries to go down the line with the forehand, misses it. Pitch says, Fazan, where are you? Fazan is starting. Yeah, I know, guys. I knew it was starting. I just, I was like, there's absolutely no, for some reason, there was no stream available for some reason. It like started, but they hadn't put it on. I don't know why. But anyways, here in the UK, strange. Anyway, 40-30. Max saying, Enma, please avoid a bagel or a breadstick. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, no, we want something competitive, don't we? So into the backhand from Swiatek from the ad side, forehand into in from the pole, then down the line, backhand cross from RADUCANU, backhand to backhand now. Oh, that's a missed opportunity to take it to juice and try and push Swiatek in the opening game, but it's a decent hold in the end by Swiatek, and obviously they're playing in the evening, so Swiatek's got that black long sleeve on that she played with, I think it was in Dubai, wasn't it? And she obviously played some really good tennis there. Lexi says, Enma is winning this. Yeah, she could. Max says, I want Enma to go Kill Bill in this match. It's nice to see you again, Fazan. Nice to see you too, Lexi, as well, though I'd probably look like a ghost because it's 4 a.m. here. Peter says, Enma, get ready to eat bread because Eagle will be serving up bagels and breadsticks. Hope Enma is hungry. Ah, very good. Also, what's going on with the Enma Draper thing, Lexi? Are you saying that Jack Draper and Enma RADUCANU together or something? Are they? There's some kind of gossip that I've missed or something. Also, hi Peaches, hi Margot Girl, hi Mike, Greg as well, Sylvester, Piotr, 93 Nissan Altima, Victor, Ical Peeper. Everyone, thank you for tuning in. Max, I've heard that Iga is not used to matches that are an hour longer. If that's the case, I hope Enma can make this match long. Yeah, I mean, well, she's not, because she just always wins so early, right? And even when she loses, it tends to be in straight sets recently against Krejcikova, for example, Rybakina. So, she missed that. They get into a forehand-to-forehand exchange. RADUCANU, they went court level, and it can be quite difficult to tell when it's court level, but she just missed it. So, love 15 under a bit of pressure straight away. Yeah, not by much, by a couple of millimeters. She's missed that forehand cross court. RADUCANU just catches her toss. Starts again. Looking to level things up here. Goes into the backhand of Swiatek. Backhand to backhand now. Swiatek goes down the line. Tries to change direction, but misses it. So, 15-all. I was saying in my preview that I think RADUCANU needs to hit a lot of first serves in, but not just hit a lot of first serves in, but back it up nicely as well with the ground strokes. She has to be pretty proactive, and it looks like she's striking the ball quite well early on here, which is a positive sign because I don't think we need to worry too much about Swiatek. She's going to be fine. She's a big favourite here. Good forehand return from Swiatek at the feet of RADUCANU. She's got a short ball to attack, does the pole, puts it away down the line. That's a good forehand, and it's clinically put away into the open court, set up by a fantastic forehand down the line. Initially from the baseline, came forward, put away the short ball. RADUCANU scrambling there in that point, defensively trying to stick with her. And the one thing that Swiatek will probably be happy about is that RADUCANU defensively isn't quite as good as Andreescu. She's not going to make her play as many shots as an Andreescu, but she's probably a little bit better offensively, and she's in trouble here, though, RADUCANU. Backhand cross return from Swiatek, even RADUCANU hits the backhand into the net, trying to go line early. 15-40, 2 breakpoint opportunities straight away for Swiatek. This is not a good start for RADUCANU. She needs to hold here. Good backhand return into the backhand corner of Raducanu from Swiatek, then forehand down the middle from the Brit, then goes backhand cross. Swiatek goes into with the forehand but finds the net. So that's one break point saved. And that's 30-40. She'll have another chance though here, Swiatek, to break. Break point number 2. First serve down the tee, forehand down the middle from Swiatek, backhand to backhand now. Into in forehand from Raducanu, forehand cross from Swiatek, backhand cross from the pole, then backhand from Raducanu's really big cross court, short ball to attack, puts it away. That is expertly done from Raducanu. I have to say, that's a positive sign of what hopefully is going to come for the rest of this match, because Raducanu not holding back, going first shots early on here, and found a beautiful backhand cross that had Swiatek scrambling, and a short ball for her to attack, and takes it on the forehand side, goes into out, takes it on the rise, puts it away easily into the open court. So juice, 2 break points saved. Swiatek's going to keep on knocking on the door though. Forehand cross from the pole, decent return again, forehand to forehand here. Oh, down the line goes Swiatek with the forehand, misses it, goes into the net. Interesting. Advantage Raducanu. Max says, even though Bianca lost yesterday, she was going toe-to-toe with Iga. She was, wasn't she? She played some really good tennis, arguably the best tennis she's played since 2019 when she won the US Open, won Indian Wells as well. There seems to be a bit of a pattern as well with people winning Indian Wells. They tend to do very well at the US Open, potentially even win it. Swiatek, of course, won Indian Wells last year and then went on to win the US Open. Similarly, Andreescu won in 2019. Won it as well. Drop shot from Raducanu, backhand from Swiatek into the net again, and it seems to be whenever she wants to go line early on in this match, she's found the net more often than not, Swiatek, and that's a really good hold in the end from Raducanu. Found a lot of first serves, and to be fair to her, she wasn't going line early, but she was striking the ball very cleanly with a lot of venom cross court and with a lot of depth and angle as well. And stuck with Swiatek very well there, I have to say. I didn't expect her to hold after being 15-40 down, so that's a really good hold in the end. Swiatek at 1-1 here. Serve out wide, forehand on the stretch by Raducanu. Forehand down the line from Swiatek into the open court. Backhand from Raducanu, finds the net, 15-love. Peaches says Iga will beat Enma off the court, so I think Peaches is saying that mentally, psychologically, that Swiatek's going to beat Raducanu off court. Could be. Could be. Well, serve down the tee is missed. Second serve coming up. Greg's big hold, yeah. Max says Rybakina, Krejcikova, Sabalenka, and Bianca are the ones that can go toe-to-toe with Iga, in my opinion. Yeah, I wouldn't have included Bianca until yesterday, but the other 3 I definitely agree with. Backhand down the line from Swiatek as she slides, does the splits, but she's still on the rally here. It's open stance backhand that shows how good she is in terms of her flexibility, and then tries to go forehand on the line, misses it. She's missed that down the line forehand a few times early on here. She's taken off the long sleeve black top, so she's back into her normal outfit, which is a kind of off-white, kind of cream-colored top with what do you say, khaki-colored shorts? I don't know, grey, grey shorts maybe. 15-all here. Serve out wide, finds the net. So second serve for Raducanu to attack. This is really crucial, these points here. Raducanu needs to attack the second serve of Swiatek, because that's probably arguably the only part of her game that is attackable and is some sort of weakness potentially. Forehand cross from Raducanu, really good. She does attack it. She attacks it beautifully. Great depth on that forehand cross, and Swiatek's rushed on the forehand side and finds the net. The big thing about Swiatek is she doesn't tend to have a really short backswing on the forehand side. So if you rush her on the forehand side, She can make mistakes, and that's exactly what's happened here. 15-30. Peach says Max agree. Yeah, yeah, I agree as well. And I think at the moment there's four players, in my opinion, that are kind of I see as challenging for Grand Slams, and I'll talk about that in a second. And it's kind of in line with what you're saying. Into and forehand from Swiatek, forehand to forehand here. Forehand cross from Raducanu's missed. Oh, that's a big opportunity, I have to say. Big opportunity. Was sticking with her forehand to forehand. And it's positive signs early on that she's sticking with her in the ground stroke exchanges. There it's just an unforced error from herself. Wasn't pushed at all there. Opportunity to get 15-40, but just misses the forehand. But yeah, Rybakina, Krejcikova, Sabalenka, and Swiatek. Those four players are four players I think have the best chance of winning slams this year, in my opinion. So far, that's what it's shaping up to be like. There's other players that come back from injury or also might look really good at someone like a Jabeur, for example, of course, made the final of Wimbledon and the US Open last year. I think she'll be looking to also do something similar at Roland Garros this year. Had a really good clay court season, is a very good clay court player as well. Pagula is consistent, but seems to maybe missing this little bit of X factor. I would say forehand to forehand here. Into out goes Swiatek. Backhand from Raducanu is very loopy. Into out forehand from Swiatek. Comes forward to try and attack the forehand. Goes cross court. Slice from Raducanu. Still in the rally, but Swiatek just puts it away into the open court with the into out forehand. Beautifully done from the world number one. Just manipulating Raducanu left and right. And in the end, just had an easy forehand to put away. Patient work from Swiatek there. And that is Swiatek at her very best, using angles and really forcing Raducanu into uncomfortable defensive positions. Max says, do you think Ia can win Wimbledon this year? In your opinion, no. No. She's not quite figured out at Wimbledon yet. She will at some point, but she hasn't gone deep enough yet for me to believe that she's going to do it. Oh, beautiful from Raducanu. What a defensive point. Anticipates the Swiatek backhand cross court after a very short ball for the pole to attack. Gets across there. And Swiatek went forehand cross. It's a slice from Raducanu. It's an awkward one for Swiatek. She goes cross court because it's the safer option. She does strike it very cleanly, but Raducanu reads it and just kind of hits a very short backhand down the line to pass her. We are at deuce. Serve out wide, finds the net. Again, a big opportunity for Raducanu to attack the second serve. This is a huge opportunity for her to open up a break point. She needs, in my opinion, she has to take the first set to have any chance of winning this match, and that means breaking early, most likely. Forehand is a really good return. Steps forward, goes forehand. She's going big with the forehand, but it's down the middle of the court. Into out forehand from Swiatek. Great backhand crossover from Raducanu. Good depth drop shot. Swiatek gets there, but dinks it long. Oh, wow. She got there really, really, really easily, but dinks it long. Bizarre. I did say, by the way, as well, in my preview, for anyone that watched, I did say she'd need to slice and dice a little bit, but also try and drag Swiatek forward with drop shots as well. She's not as comfortable in the forecourt as she is from the baseline, and she needs to disrupt her rhythm, similar to what Andreescu did at times, also coming forward to volley when she can as well. So it's a breakpoint opportunity here for Raducanu, massive opportunity here for the Brit. She saved 2 break points of her own. Oh, she got time violation. Oh, hello. Interesting. She saved 2 break points in her service game, her first service game. Can she break at the first time of asking? Served on a tee, forehand into out from Raducanu, backhand cross from Swiatek, backhand to backhand here now. Swiatek goes down the line. What a backhand slice from Raducanu. Good depth though, but what a Oh my god. Oh, Raducanu's like, what's she done there? She's just left it. Oh no, she thinks it's going out. Oh no, that's a bad one from Raducanu. It's an into out forehand. She kind of stopped running. I don't know if she was going to get that. I think she could have potentially on the stretch, but she kind of gave up almost. I think maybe thought it was going to be a lot more well struck than she thought, or thought it was going out. I mean, it's a bizarre one. I don't know what's happened there, but anyway, the break point is saved by Swiatek, great work from the pole, I have to say, the way she struck that into out forehand, especially given how deep that forehand slice was. But anyway, Juice. Peter says this match is fire. It is. Yeah. So far, it is. Yeah, good return from Raducanu into out forehand, though, from Swiatek's massive short ball again for Raducanu to attack. Sorry, for Swiatek to attack even. She misses it again. Oh, that's such a gimme. That's bizarre. It's a backhand slice from Raducanu. She's just scrambling, trying to make it as awkward as possible for Swiatek. This time, though, it's not really awkward. It's a very, very easy put away for the pole. She misses it, blazes it wide. Not by a lot, but by enough. So it's another break point and an advantage to Raducanu. Greg says Kvitova will win Wimbledon. She is close to back on form. Yeah, that's a good shout. Kvitova obviously has won it twice, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it's a bad miss from Raducanu. Generally, she's been returning in the first two games against Swiatek. She's been making a lot of returns, which is good, especially on the first serve. This first serve is into her forehand. So Swiatek goes down the tee from the ad side. Raducanu tries to open up and go into out on the forehand. Return, misses it, finds the net. So back to Juice. I feel like this is a really important game now the longer this game goes on. Forehand is in. What a forehand return from Raducanu. Clips the baseline, but as does Swiatek with the backhand. Great play from both. Backhand in the middle from Raducanu. On the stretch on the forehand side as Swiatek goes forehand cross, then finds the open court with a backhand. So she does save. Not only has she saved a couple of break points, she now has a game point of her own. Interesting, because of course she did have a game point earlier in this game, didn't convert. Raducanu took it to Juice and she's had to fight really hard here, but can Raducanu take her back to Juice, or is Swiatek going to finally close out this game? Serve is long, so second serve, big opportunity for Raducanu. She's been good on the second serve returns, needs to make it count. Sylvester, apologies, I don't have a free link, but I'm sure you can find one either in the chat here or Discord or Twitter. Second serve into the backhand of Raducanu, goes backhand down the middle. It's not good enough though. If you're going to go so far inside the baseline and take it so early on the backhand side or on the return, you've really got to strike that cleanly and very, very deep, and she hasn't there. She struck it cleanly, but it's not deep enough. It's down the middle of the court. Swiatek goes cross court, finds Raducanu out of position. She holds. It's a good hold in the end from Swiatek, and both players have saved break points early in this match. So it's looking like it's going to be a pretty entertaining match, and hopefully it continues that way, and we don't see Swiatek absolutely steamrolling Raducanu. Who just goes, what? Greg says popcorn is ready. Who wants some? I don't know. Is it weird to have popcorn at 4:15 a.m.? Oh, hello everyone. How's everyone doing? Zach says, "What is up?" Yeah, hi Zach. How you doing? King Adjust. Oh, how you doing, my man? Long time no talk. Zach says, "Thanks for your time staying up after work, mate. It's all good. I had a nap and I'm feeling better. I think the last couple. It wasn't yesterday. It was the day before. I think I stayed up. Thing is, this is kind of better because it's so late at 3 a.m. that you can kind of have like a little bit of a stretch to sleep and then wake up. I feel like that's better than like 1 a.m. when you only get like an hour of nap. Well, I tried it yesterday and then it's like, not great. Don't really get a stretch. Greg says, hi, Zach. Chad, hi, how you doing? Debami, hi as well. Sports Fanatic, hello. Biohacker says, great match. Yeah, it's been a really good match so far. So about wide from Raducanu, backhand down the middle, backhand down the middle from Swiatek. Finds the net though, 15 love. Nicole says, cheers for Zan. Cam says, you're a savage. Thanks, Nicole. Cam's a savage too. Robert says, Ola Fazan from Tennis Talk. Hi, Robert. How you doing? Hi, JVG. King just says, we're beating Liverpool today, Hala Madrid. Well, I'd imagine so, given you guys are up big time on aggregate as well. I think Liverpool are pretty much screwed. Anyway, enough football talk. Sorry, if anyone who's not here for football, of course. Tachi, hi, how you doing? Aziza says hi from Cam. Hi, Aziza, how you doing? Hi to Shah. Adamola, how you doing, my man? And Robin as well. Thank you. Oh my God, Dutchie, I'm watching Felix over here. What are you doing with your life, Dutchie? What's going on? You must be bored out of your mind. Forehand on the line from Swiatek, then goes forehand on the line again. She's missed it though. Oh, she looks disappointed. She set up nicely, I have to say. Dutchie says, Cam says hi and thanks for covering it. Pure Savage. Thank you, Dutchie. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll say hi to Cam as well. I think I was in the chat earlier, but I'll say hi to him as always. He's very kind. King just says, what team do you support? Chelsea. Max says, come on, Emma. Avoid the breadstick of your serve. Your serve? Do you just mean avoid the breadstick, I guess, right? And don't get broken. Forehand down the line from Raducanu comes forward. Backhand crushes at the net. She doesn't need to volley though, because the pass from Raducanu, sorry, the pass from Swiatek even, is missed. 40 love. Zach says, stay grinding, love the video and live streams. Thanks, Zach. Oh, thank you for the 5. That's really, really appreciated. And yeah, like all donations here go back into the channel. So that's really, really appreciated. Thank you so much. It's very, very kind of you. Dutch says, I'm silly watching Felix. Rob with a super sticker. Thank you as well for the $4.99 bike. It's just 5 anyway. But thank you, Rob. That's again very, very kind. You should have done a super chat, Robert, so you can put a comment as well. But you know what? You guys are too kind. Thank you so much. It was Zach and Robert. Yeah, thank you. Double fault from Raducanu. She's 40 lev up. What's she doing? Oh no. She's got to be careful here because Swiatek, if she sniffs an opportunity, she's normally quite clinical. I know Raducanu saved break points earlier in this set, but she's not going to be able to do that on a consistent basis in this match. She can't be 15-40 down or be ad down multiple times and then expect to hold. So she needs to just close out a couple of easy service games. That's a great forehand return though from Swiatek down the line. Backhand down the line from the pole as well. Slice forehand from Raducanu is in. It clips the baseline. Slice from Raducanu on the backhand side. Clips the baseline again. Then goes slice backhand again down the middle. Forehand cross from Swiatek. Forehand cross from Raducanu. Not much on it though. It's a forehand slice. It's short. Swiatek goes down the line with a backhand. Beautifully executed. Very, very patient from Swiatek. The difference with this point compared to the others previously in this match is that she rushed it a little bit. This time, though, she kept her composure. She didn't get frustrated. She didn't go for the kill too early, Swiatek. She just kept on hammering it away, waited for the short ball. And then even then, she just got there quickly, composed herself, put it away easily. Max as well. Yeah, I meant for Emma to avoid the breadstick in general. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Damona says, US Open 2021, Emma can be eager. Oh, that's an interesting shout. Depends what version of eager, I guess, but potential to, yes, yeah. Don't see why not. Serve down the tee from Raducanu. Then goes backhand cross. Backhand from Swiatek. Backhand to backhand here. Swiatek opens up on the forehand, goes into out. I said, she'll be disappointed. Yeah, you can tell. She's talking to herself. She's like, should have made that. It was a pretty good opportunity to open up on the forehand side, and Raducanu just putting up a little bit off those ground strokes and gets away with that, I would say, a little bit. Greg says, "Well, my man." Bob says, "Hi, Fazan. Enjoy your videos." Hi, Bob. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Emma's coach is like, "Let's go, Emma, right here." So they're looking for her to break. She's been pretty good return-wise. As to be fair, both players have been returning pretty well, and always makes it entertaining, especially when both players know that on the second serve, especially, they can't get away with a lot of free points. But talking of 3 points, Swiatek gets one early doors here. Good serve out wide. Forehand from Raducanu finds the net. 15 love. Dutchie says, enjoy the match, everybody, and take care. Thank you, Dutchie. Appreciate it. Greg says, hold Emma. She has. She has. Serve out wide from Swiatek on the stretch on the backhand. Goes down the line. Forehand cross from Raducanu. Forehand down the line from Swiatek is good. Backhand from Raducanu. I thought I had clipped the baseline, but she just misses it. So 30 love. Biohacker says, Iga's forehand is a problem today. Do you mean a problem in a good way or a bad way for Swiatek? Is it a problem for Raducanu or is it a problem for Swiatek? Oh, really good again from Swiatek. Has Raducanu on the back foot. Very, very tough. It's really, really tough for Raducanu if Swiatek's going to play like that. The question is, can she sustain that for the whole match? But she just needs to stick with her on her serve as well. Needs to make sure her level doesn't drop. Zach says, yeah, on a bunch of tennis channels, but love to support Fazan. Thanks, Peaches. I really appreciate it. Boy Hacker says, problem for Swiatek, too many errors. So out wide from Swiatek, but it's not good enough. Second serve. And Raducanu lets her know, look, you're not going to get away with a lot of second serves, and hits a beautiful backhand return win across court. Swiatek gets nowhere near it. So 40-15. That's a positive sign, though, for Raducanu. She'll be hoping that she's going to get a couple of games if Swiatek doesn't make a lot of first serves and she gets another chance to break potentially. First serve is in. Forehand cross though from Raducanu is good though. Goes forehand on the line. Backhand cross from Swiatek. Backhand from Raducanu is in. Clips the baseline. What a backhand from Swiatek. Redirects it beautifully on the backhand side. Then goes backhand cross. Raducanu on the stretch on the backhand. Trying to go line pretty ambitiously, I have to say. Finds the net. So 3-2. Swiatek looks to her box and kind of shrugs her shoulders and says, I'm not playing that well, but I'm doing enough. And she is definitely doing enough right now. She nudges in front 3-2. What's going on with Felix, actually? Should we have a quick look? What's going on with Felix? Felix is 4-1 down. Oh my gosh. Where's Dutchy? Dutchy, what's going on? If you're still in the chat, oh my gosh. That is a shocker. 4-1 down and 30-15 down as well. Peaches says Eager is playing too aggressive, too many errors. Yeah. I think, you know what? It's a balancing act though, Peaches, because if she doesn't play aggressive enough, she will get destroyed, like genuinely get destroyed. I think with her, there's a balancing act. I think what she needs to do is she needs to go line at the right moments when she's comfortable doing it. She can't be going line on the stretch, I think. Needs to be clever in that sense. There's no harm in going cross court if you're going to nail the cross court, and she has shown early in this match she's capable of doing that, and then choosing the right moments to go line. On top of that, I think she's utilized the slicing defensively. I think sometimes she just needs to utilize it anyway as a mix-up, or hit that kind of lob that Andreska was doing. And I've seen her come to net a couple of times. Needs to try and come to the net when she can on occasion. Max says at the moment is Iga serving well. Sorry, is Emma serving well even? Yeah, she has been. She has been serving well. I think serving as well as Iga, to be fair. Win percentage behind her first serve, though, is only 55%, which isn't great. But second serve's been pretty good as well. Backhand on the line from Emma. See, that's what I mean. The backhand on the line was really good. Swiatek does well to soak it up, goes forehand cross. And then Raducanu finds herself just behind the baseline, tries to go forehand down the line. That's a really tough shot. I know she had a lot of success with that at the US Open 2021 tournament when she won it, but it's tough. It's not easy to do on a consistent basis. Clips the net called does Swiatek. Forehand to forehand here now. Down the line goes Swiatek. It's in. Clips the baseline. Backhand down the middle from Raducanu is way too short. Way too short. She just gets... Oh, I think she gets tripped up by the depth on that forehand from Swiatek. It was a loopier forehand, but clips the baseline, kind of rears up on Raducanu, doesn't get over it enough. And it's love 30 here. This is now a really tough game for Raducanu from here. She needs to be clutch. Max says, I feel for the Felix fans. Robert says, what the hell, Felix? Yeah. What the hell, Felix, indeed. Yeah, he's not having a good year, is he, so far? It's been a pretty disappointing one so far. Oh, double fault from Raducanu. Love 40. I don't see her not getting broken from here. If she saves 3 break points, then I have to say it'll be really impressive. 3 break points and then goes on to hold. I did say she had to keep her level up, and her levels dipped in this service game. And this is the difference between winning and losing a set against some of the great players. You just have to sustain your level. You have to really sustain a pretty high level throughout the whole set or whole match. Into up forehand from Raducanu. Oh no! Second serve from Raducanu into the forehand of Swiatek, who goes into out backhand cross from Raducanu, finds the net. She gets broken to love. 4-2 here, and Emma's going to be disappointed because she saved breakpoints early in the set, but it seems like it might have been all for nothing. She also had a breakpoint of her own, didn't convert, had a couple of them. Swiatek, though, now serving at 4-2. If Raducanu wants to win this set still, she has to break back straight away, I would say. We'll see how this goes, or will Swiatek consolidate the break and go 5-2 up. First serve's missed, so second serve here. This is it now. So Emma has to be really, really proactive now on these second serve returns. Max says, I hope Emma can take Iga's break point. I don't mind Iga. Max, whereabouts are you from? Second serve into the middle of the box. Forehand from Raducanu is a really good return. Good defensive work though from Swiatek here. She's moonballing Raducanu. It's really good defensive work deep. Forehand on the line though from Raducanu. Comes forward, goes slice into the net. You know what? It's actually not a bad option. It's not. I think she got caught in between though. She got caught in between drop shotting on the backhand side, backhand slice, and slicing normally. And she ends up slicing into the net. Last 10 points, 9-1 in favor of Swiatek. So clearly has the momentum. That was a real opportunity, though. She did really, really well in that point. Raducanu just didn't finish it off. Got the short ball she wanted, so didn't execute it well enough. Didn't keep her composure. Anyway, she's into rally here again on the serve of Swiatek. Forehand to forehand here. She's clipping the baseline a lot here, Swiatek. Great depth. Forehand slice from Raducanu goes long. I have to say the defensive work from Swiatek in these first 2 points has been really good. She's been on the back foot, some good returning from Raducanu, and return +1 work as well from the Brit. But Swiatek soaked it up, and she hasn't been impatient and gone too big too early. She's then waited for the right opportunities and then dictated. Ademola says, oh no, could it be the cream rising to the top? Yeah, maybe. Then Raducanu needs to do something a little bit differently here. Needs to mix it up, as I was saying, with a bit of variety. Can't expect to just hammer away at Swiatek and win the majority of points. Second serve into the forehand of Raducanu. Forehand cross, forehand on the line from Iga. Backhand cross from Raducanu is really good though. Steps in, goes for. Oh no! Steps in, gets another shorter ball to attack. Goes backhand cross. She's missed it. See there, you're just thinking she could actually go line. She gets the short ball she wanted. That's probably the right opportunity to go line. Instead, she goes cross court. Fine. There's no harm in that, but the problem is she's missed it. If you're going to go for the easier option, you've got to make it. Lexi says, what the heck? Emma, come on. Robert says, yes. Emma has to break back now. Biohacker says, time to level things up. Yeah. So into the backhand from Swiatek, then goes forehand cross. Forehand on the stretch from Raducanu is long, I think. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's a little racket shake from Swiatek. She knows that's an important hold. 5-2 up now. She does consolidate the break. What I would say is, similar to that match. Well, where was it? It's the indoor clay of. I've forgotten where it was now. But the indoor clay match last year, like Raducanu was sticking with her. Now, she didn't have as many breakpoint opportunities as she had in this match so far. She'll be disappointed. I think she would be thinking to herself right now, if I was her, I probably should be still on serve. But Swiatek's just. Her level's risen a little bit. Raducanu's level hasn't gone with her. And I think she hasn't been doing enough. Raducanu. She hasn't been. She's just. There's a few things I was saying in the preview that I still think she needs to do. She hasn't really come to the net at all. I think the issue really is though is that the opportunities to hit the approach shot have been there, but she's missed them a fair bit, which is probably why we haven't seen her at the net very much. Also, she needs to take a little. She needs to take note of what Swiatek's been doing to her. She's been slowballing her at times, but with a lot of depth. And Andreescu did the same to Swiatek yesterday. Raducanu, she's it's not beyond her. She needs to have that little bit of variety as well, and slice at times as well. Disrupt the rhythm of Swiatek. Don't just hammer away with pace constantly and expect to win those points. Swiatek was most likely is going to win the majority of those rallies. You find your angles, mix it up a little bit, make it uncomfortable for the pole, but see if she can do it. Anyway, 2-5 down here, serving to stay in the set. Serve is missed from Raducanu, who goes long, so second serve coming up. Second serve is in forehand, cross from Swiatek. She's on the stretch here. Great defensive work from the pole. Raducanu comes to the net after the forehand down the line. It's a smash opportunity. She doesn't put it away. It's a great get from Swiatek. Great defensive work. But I have to say, really good from Enma. She goes down the line with the forehand, puts it away, good composure because she was hammering away from the first serve or the second serve. Had Swiatek on the stretch and she just kept on hammering away and good composure in the end. Swiatek almost getting away with that. That would have been a great defensive point to win. So out wide, backhand from Swiatek is in. It's short though. Great into our forehand from Raducanu. 30 love. More of this, please. Max says, Fazan, I live in the West Coast, the same time zone as Indian Wells. Oh, nice. Okay. What's the time? What's the time there in the West Coast? Biohacker says 4:30 a.m. in Britain, 5:30 a.m. in Poland. Kind of savage. Yeah. Well, I've got work in a few hours. You know what though? It sucks because if I was able, and that's why I really appreciate you guys because all your support really does help. I'd love to do this full time like Cam does, and then I would be streaming all the time, man. But like with a full time job plus, um, plus doing this as well, it's impossible to stream. I wouldn't stream as much as Cam. I have to say, Cam is like crazy. The amount that he streams is so like I commend him because I just think it's crazy how much he streams. And he barely gets any sleep. But I would be streaming a lot more, obviously, on top of all the other stuff I do on the channel. Good serve to the body from Raducanu, then goes into him with a forehand, though. Finds the net. It's cramped. It is 40-15. Peach says, come on, Eager. Greg says, Eager goat. Demona says, Emma needs to hold serve and keep what? Keep up the aggressive play. Make sure she gives Eager a different look. Yes, exactly. Yeah, agreed. Keep up the aggression and then mix it up now and then. Exactly right. It's easy for us to say it though, right? It's really easy for us to say, look, you should just do this. It's easier said than done, especially against Swiatek, who's such a good player. I mean, she's the best player around right now. So it's one of those things. Peaches Emma is going to run out of gas. Maybe. She shouldn't. Forehand on the line from Swiatek's really good into the corner. Wow. Raducanu misses the backhand. So 40-30. She was 40 love up. She's got to be careful here. Adamona says, yeah, we've gone through that. Lots of youngsters in the stands. Good to see, says Greg. Alexander says 9:35 p.m. in Los Angeles. Nice to have you on, Alexander. I think you're new. Greg says, Cam said you should chuck a sickie, Fazan. Yeah, I'd love to, but I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest. I would love to, though. 40-30. Serve on a tee from Raducanu. Forehand down the middle from Swiatek. Then goes forehand again. Backhand cross from Raducanu. Backhand from Swiatek down the line. Forehand on the stretch from Raducanu goes down the middle. Backhand from Swiatek is missed. So it is a hold. 5-3. Alexander says, I need a fade. I don't know what that is. Max says, I don't know what's going on with Felix in the first set. Max says, I don't know what's going on with Felix in the first set. Adamona says that this match you couldn't miss. It's all about what might happen. Yeah. Or serve from Swiatek's good. Radicani misses the return. So 15 love. Peter says Maxi Felix is getting whooped. Oh dear. Robert says, I understand fragmented sleep for I had 2 jobs for a long time. Well, thanks, Robert. But then you have the beer icon. What does that mean? You're a bartender? I don't know. Backhand down the line from Radicani. Forehand down the line. Backhand cross from Swiatek. Backhand into the net from Radicani. 30 love. Lexi says, I don't like Tommy. What is going on with FAA? Tommy Paul's been in good form, though, recently, right? Made the final of Acapulco. Lost to Dimino in the final. Kind of gassed out, really. So, probably why. And he's in form. Felix is not in good form. So, they've met at a good time for Tommy Paul, I would say. So, wide from Swiatek. Forehand cross from Radicanu is missed. Well, she wants to challenge it, but it's automated line call. So she just basically wants to have another look at it. Peach says Lexi, Felix needs a reset. He has been off his game for a while, but Tommy is my guy. Yeah, I think if I was Felix after Miami, I don't know, maybe even miss Miami. I think he needs a bit of a break. I think something's not working at the moment. I don't want to say Tommy Paul sounds like an expensive fragrance. Yeah, I get what you mean. Second serve, 3 set points for Swiatek. Backhand from Radiconi clips the baseline, then goes backhand to backhand here now. Swiatek finds the backhand down the line, forehand on the line from Radiconi is really good though on the stretch. Wow, what a forehand. Somehow finds that forehand. I mean, I don't know how she's found that, to be honest. On the stretch, on the run. It's a beautifully struck forehand on the line. Swiatek can only hit it into the net. I don't think she was expecting it really to come back like that. So still has 2 set points to 5-3 here. So a wide forehand from Raducanu is missed. She's absolutely blazed that return. The forehand. She thought she'd clipped the baseline. She hasn't. But set goes to Swiatek 6-3. I think it's going to be really tough now to see Raducanu come back from here, in all honesty. But you never know. The first set, some positives to take from Raducanu. I think she's returned pretty well. Just needs to. If I was her, I would just continue to try and be aggressive on the return. If it doesn't pay off, it doesn't pay off. But she's been very, very close. Those couple of returns she's missed in this game, she's tried to go deep with the return. She's just missed it. Hasn't missed it by much at all. Max says Tommy Paul for a Tommy Hilfiger ad. Yeah. Lacey says Peaches, of course I know, but after that making of Stefanos during the Labour Cup, I stopped watching Tommy and TFO. Of making fun of Stefanos. Oh, okay. I like TFO though. What's wrong with TFO? TFO's cool, no? Peter says, "Oh, delicious banter, Lexi. Delicious." Yeah. Lexi says, "Like Tommy started it, and Team World was so terrible that only FA and Demi didn't join the trashing moments." Demono says, "Okay, so Emma has done as well as Bianca did in the first set. Yeah, yeah, she has. Question is, though, how is she going to play in the second set? Is she going to fall away? or is she going to continue to have some sort of intensity for the second set and potentially even raise her level? We'll see. Biohacker says Zach knows called 6363. Wow, he could be right. He definitely could be right. Lexi says, and Taylor. Lexi says, come on, Emma. Hang tough, Emma says Robert. Max says, Lexi don't play with her favorite player, she'll block you. Even someone said they were blocked by her trashing Casper and Camstream a while ago. Oh my gosh. Lexi. Lexi, you're a serial blocker, aren't you? It's a classic. The thing is, you can't block me though, Lexi, because I'm a streamer, so it's fine. Well, I guess you could. You could. If I comment in my own stream and you block me, does that mean that you block the channel, or you just block seeing my comments? Actually, I don't know. How does that work? Does anyone know? Okay, interesting. Right. So she's talking to a coach, and the coach is saying, "This is RADUCANU," and he's saying, "Look, don't force it too much. When you're in the rallies, like basically don't go too aggressive too early, but keep up your base pace needs to be good. So she needs to basically be hitting her rally shots. Her rallying pace needs to be solid, needs to be pretty high, but she shouldn't push beyond that unless the right moment really presents itself. I think is what she's saying. Peaches says Lexi serial block. I like that law, but some needs to be blocked. Yeah, I think to be fair, Lexi gets. The reason I joke and say that she's a serial blocker is because a lot of people are not particularly nice to her, so then it's understandable, right? To be honest with you, some inappropriate comments and stuff as well. But like I said, she can block you on chat if you type something. But then the thing is, that's what I'm saying. But then if, for example, I type something and someone blocks me in my own chat, but they're still viewing my video, right? So do you know what I mean? Strange, isn't it? No. Max says, Lexi, yes, I saw someone said that about you last Friday in the comments. Fair enough. Robert says serial block. Lexi says, oh, I'm blocking Vizania, Team Europe, lol. Fair enough. Fair enough. But what if I started trashing Casper Ruud and Stefanos? Then I might be in trouble, right? I'd assume. Forehand on the line from Raducanu on the one plus shot, then goes drive volley, has a smash. Oh, she's put it away really nicely. She was actually in an awkward position. Ended up hitting the smash with her weight going backwards. It's very awkward and just kind of drops it in. So 15 love. Yeah, that's true. So Alexis by Robert, no point stressing my head out reading the hateful comments. Yeah, that's fair then, right? That's fair. Served on a tee from Raducanu as an ace. Beautifully done from the outside. This is a very good start from the Brit. Sounds like that little chat with her coach has helped. 30 love. Served on a tee's missed from Raducanu. Second serve coming up. Second serve into forehand. Swiatek. Forehand down the middle from Raducanu. Forehand to forehand here now. Forehand on the line from Raducanu is good. Backhand cross from Swiatek. Slice from Raducanu. Backhand down the middle is made. Great depth from Swiatek. Slice from Raducanu. She's on the back foot here. Swiatek steps in, goes back in on the line. It's too good. Oh, wow. Wow. 15. Biohack says Lexi is blocking her opponents outside of Europe. Yeah, can you imagine? No, I think it's to do with if you're being hateful or abusive, or some people I know, like I've seen to be fair on my channel, just I don't know what it is. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think also, and it shouldn't be the case where Lexi's got a picture and people are like not very appropriate at all, to be honest, which isn't good as well. It's not right, is it? Anyway, forehand on the line from Raducanu, backhand in the middle from the Brit, backhand down the line from Swiatek's miss, 40-15. Lex says, "What the heck, Emma? Come on." Max says, "Lexi's block list is like the burn book." Robert says, "True, Lexi. I have to block sometimes too." Blacklist is long, says Biohacker. Lex says, "Bio is the only player in the US I like." Bio, the only player in the US I like is Corda. Okay, really only Corda. What about Diego Schwartzman? Alexis, did he trash Casper? I know JG always. No, I haven't trashed Casper. To be fair, um, I was just saying, what if I, what if I had, what if I do, what happens? Second serve into the body of Swiatek. What a backhand down the line from Raducanu. Wowzers, that is really, really good. She takes the ball really early on the backhand side, directs it down the line, holds the 15. Swiatek looks really disappointed and almost like, how the heck have you done that? Max says, Fazan, I hope Casper can defend his points in Miami. He's making me a bit worried. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough. Set one stats, by the way, 9 winners for Swiatek, 5 for Raducanu, 10 unforced errors for Swiatek, 11 for Raducanu. So interesting there. First serve points won, or first serves in even, 63% for Swiatek, 58% for Raducanu. I like Felix. I like Felix generally. Obviously he's Canadian, so he is. I like Kyrgios as well. Kyrgios is also outside of Europe. Kyrgios is arguably my second favorite player. Alexi says Casper, Stefanos, and Rublev are all way out of their elements at the moment. Yeah, they are. They're not going to win. Backhand cross from Wowzers! What a backhand! Forehand. Sorry, it was a serve out wide from the juice side. Drags Raducanu out. Raducanu does really well actually. Goes forehand on the line. Not right into the corner, but enough. But Swiatek clips the line with a backhand cross. It's a 1+ winner. And Swiatek's like, come on. Raducanu like just sized herself like, how the heck has she made that? Good kick serve out wide from Swiatek. Backhand down the middle from Raducanu. Then goes forehand cross. Forehand from Swiatek. Forehand on the line from Raducanu. Backhand cross from Swiatek. Finds the net. 15-0. My chair is just... What? I don't know if you guys saw that, but my chair just automatically just went down. It's like... You know, has anyone seen Mr. Bean? Actually, if you're not British, you might have not seen Mr. Bean. He's in the chair and he keeps on messing about with the chair. Anyway, Greg says a winner. Lex says, I also block creepers, not just chatters with hateful comments. Yeah, that's what I was alluding to earlier, Lexi, and that's like, that's 100% like, yeah, like you should, because it's just ridiculous. Forehand, oh, beautiful from Swiatek. Seven to the body, backhand on the line, really good depth. Then goes forehand on the line, puts it away. Very, very good hitting from Swiatek. Like says, yes, Emma. Robert says, Max, Emma pulls this off. Let's make it her walkout song. Like says, do you think Emma can win this match? Do you want me to be honest? Probably not. Third on a tee from Swiatek, then goes into out. Or on the stretch goes Raducanu. Great defensive work. Forehand cross from Swiatek. Again, gets across there nicely, Raducanu. It's just too good from Swiatek, though. Too good. She's doing what she can in that position, to be fair, Raducanu, but Swiatek dictating with the first strike, the serve, and then the 1+ shot second strike as well. Just too good. Goes forehand on the line into the open space, 40-15. And yeah, Biohacker said Iga's backhand is solid. It is. It's very solid. Lexi says Nick is Cam's favourite. Yeah, I know. Leighton Hewitt, of course, was his previous favourite, I know. Kyrgios, Australian players. Forehand on the line from Swiatek. Backhand lob from Raducanu. And Swiatek misses the drive forehand. Tries to take it early. Takes it on the rise. Misses it. She looks to her box to say, come on, man. Have I missed that? She hasn't missed it by much. Oh, my God. It's so close. Peter says, I'm getting impressed with Emma. She's playing aggressive like Iga. Yeah, she's best when she's playing aggressive. Of course, it means it opens you up to errors, but she's going to have to do that against Iga. You can't be passive against her, expect to win. Forehand cross from Raducanu, then backhand cross. Backhand from Iga is in. Slice from Raducanu. Backhand down the. Oh, backhand down the line. Oh, little slice from Raducanu. You can hear her like really straining to try and stay in the rally. Stretched left, right, and center there. And Swiatek gets a short ball, puts it away in the end on the backhand side, just dictating proceedings beautifully. It was a backhand cross that sets up the short ball. It's a low slice from Raducanu. Did try to make it awkward for Swiatek. Wasn't awkward enough, though. She puts it away. There's a come on. She knows that's an important hold because Raducanu is asking her questions, but the problem for the Brit is that Swiatek's answering them, and she's passing the test with flying colours so far. Lexi says, "What's Gloria G. Robert? Who's Gloria G. Robert? Who's Gloria G? No idea who that is." Biohacker says, "Emma's fans are very optimistic about the win." Greg says, "It's a winner from Sinner." Lexi says, "Fazan, it's okay." Serve into the backhand from Emma. Slice forehand is in. Backhand into out from Swiatek. Forehand on the line from Raducanu. Backhand into the net though from the Brit. Love 15 under pressure straight away. Peter says Lexi, but Iga will win. She may not serve up a bagel or breadstick, but she will win. Max says, "I wish Emma was a mixture of Elena, Arena, and Barbara, like everything, everywhere, all at once." Oh my! Tell you what, that'd be probably an unbeatable player, I'd imagine. You got a massive serve, pretty good return, big ground strokes, variety, good net play as well. Into out forehand from Raducanu, backhand cross on Swiatek. It's a slice from Raducanu, cross court, then tries to pass Swiatek. She does beautifully, wow. And that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. She needs to try and drag her forward at times, and that's exactly what she's done there. And that's really good because what she's done is she sliced very low over the net, shorter, similar to what we saw last year in the 2022 Australian Open final between Nadal and Medvedev. Swiatek does approach with the backhand side and goes down the line. Raducanu passes her beautifully cross court with a forehand, 15-all. Yeah, Adamono says Emma is the best player in the UK has produced since Virginia Wade and Sue Barker. We wish her future success. Yep. Second serve into the forehand of Swiatek. Then forehand on the line from Raducanu. Really well directed. Beautifully done. We're in the rally though here now. Backhand to backhand. Swiatek on the front foot here, trying to press forward. Goes backhand to backhand again. Down the line goes Raducanu. What a backhand! Wowzers. What a backhand down the line. This is like vintage 2021 US Open Raducanu. Changes direction beautifully, finds the line. And Swiatek can only scramble the forehand, slice into the net. Lexis, I know Peaches, I just wanted Emma to win so bad because I felt she needed to win this to get that confidence back. I think the confidence is there. I don't think she's going to... I don't think her confidence will be broken by losing against Swiatek. As long as she doesn't get bageled or breadsticked, I think she'll be fine. I think obviously she'll want to win this, and it would be a massive statement if she does, but yeah, Swiatek at Indian Wells, she's 9-1 or 10-1, so she's only lost at Indian Wells once. Oh, good second serve into the forehand of Swiatek, and Swiatek finds the net, so 40-15. Robert says Lexi Gloria Gaynor, a 79-year-old American singer-songwriter, famous song. No idea who that is. Lexi says, Max, I enjoy that movie a lot. What movie? What's going on? Am I missing some comments here? I think I am. I enjoyed that movie a lot. Weird, but really good. I don't know. I think I'm missing some comments, to be honest. Must have missed some. Oh, Raducanu just... She's struggling to close out these service games easily when she gets into good positions. At 40-15, now 40-30. Makes the mistake. Makes Robert a bit off topic. It's nice that song is still remembered. I still to watch that movie. I wish I watched the movie before the Oscars. What movie? What's going on? I'm so confused right now. I feel this is a private conversation. Good serve on a tee from Raducanu. Forehand cross. Forehand from... Oh, no. See, this is now going to be really tough. They go forehand to forehand. Swiatek, though, finds that ripping forehand cross court. And Raducanu can only slice into the net. Oh dear. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a movie. Max says Fazana's referring to the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. Oh, my message about Emma. Okay, I didn't realize that was a movie. I used to watch a lot of movies back in the day. Used to love going to the cinema with one of my mates. We used to go a lot. Haven't been in a while, to be honest. Probably 2 years since getting married and having a little one as well. What can you do, eh? And he says, Max, so far the best movies from last year for me were all Quiet on the Western Front, Close from Belgium, After the Sun from the UK, Everything Everywhere Else, Elvis in the Well, and Top Gun. Okay. The only one that I've heard of is Top Gun. That shows how out of touch I am with my. That's so bad. How out of touch I am with my movies nowadays. See, I told you. I told you guys it's going to be tough now. She was 40-15 up. She's now add down. It's breakpoint opportunity for Swiatek. Wasn't clinical. Needs to find something special. A good serve out wide. Forehand into win from Raducanu. Forehand cross from Swiatek's miss. She's gifted her that point, Swiatek. That's a big let off. Big let off. We are at juice. Yeah, I almost feel like 40-15 is a bit of a precarious position for Raducanu at times. It needs to be really dialed in. Even then, it's a bad miss on the forehand. Trying to go cross court, she's missed it, gone long. So again, it's advantage. Swiatek, another breakpoint opportunity. Early in this second set. Lexi says, damn it, Emma. Yep. Indeed. Indeedy. So wide backhand cross on Swiatek. Backhand again from Raducanu. Good angle found. Steps in, goes cross court again. That's really good. Really, really good. She managed to open up the court nicely with that backhand cross. Found a really good angle. Finds it again. And a Swiatek on the back foot can only slice into the net. So we're back to juice. Max says, Emma, don't let Aga take your break point. We'll see. Have to fight hard here. Surge on a tee from Raducanu's miss. Second serve coming up. Greg says, please hold Emma. We need 3 more games for the over. Oh my god, is this I'm assuming this is betting. I know absolutely nothing about gambling, so because I don't gamble myself. Oh, what has she done? Double fault. Oh, it's a big double fault as well. Advantage Swiatek again. She hasn't had a game point since 40-15. Robert says, oh geez, this can go south quickly, says Robert. Lexi says, that's what I did for Zan when I got hospitalized. You did what? What did you do? Hey? Oh, watch movies. Max says, Fazan, you're married. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Served on a tee from Raducanu. Forehand into the net from Swiatek. I should probably flash my ring. Oh, look. I'm married. No, I'm just joking. Just messing about. Lexi says, Fazan, how's Ash? It's been a while. Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's just had a lot of uni stuff on, obviously being a uni student. And yeah, he'll be back though. Forehand on the line from Raducanu. Backhand cross from the Brit again. Forehand cross short though. Swiatek goes cross court. Raducanu. She can't make it. It's just too hard. Swiatek just pressing and prodding and really pushing Raducanu to the limits here. And finds her on the stretch on the forehand side of the net. She's not going to get that back into play. But yeah, he's good. I think hopefully he's going to be on later this week. I'm away this weekend actually, which is quite annoying. So with family, and for like a wedding, and it's Mother's Day as well on Sunday in the UK. So that wide from Raducanu, backhand for Swiatek goes long, really good serve. Raducanu hits the spot there beautifully. She's fighting well here. She just needs to close it out here. It's a really really important game here to hold. She gets broken, I think the match is done. So out wide, forehand cross from Swiatek, forehand down the line from Raducanu, missed again. What's she doing? She's just struggling to win a point on the ad side at the moment. Oh, sorry, let me let me rephrase. She's struggling to win points to the Jew side even. She's not happy with people moving in the crowd. Swiatek breakpoint number 5. But yeah, so hopefully Ash can help out later this week is the idea. And backhand from Swiatek, great depth down the middle, forehand cross from Swiatek, forehand on the line from Enma, clips the baseline, backhand cross, forehand into the net from Raducanu going in to win. She does break Swiatek, great depth, great returning, kept on pushing, and Raducanu makes the mistake. Too many mistakes in that game. Oh, so that she's looking to her box, and I don't know what her boxer said. She was saying softer racket. I think he's trying to tell her that she's holding the racket too tightly, which is I don't know if she said that. I don't know if her box said that even, but if that's the case, that's a pretty simple thing. I mean, I guess it can happen to anyone. But anyway, she's got broken. I say it's over, but it's not really. It'll be over for me personally if Swiatek holds it. If Raducanu breaks back, obviously, then it's anyone's game or anyone's set. But it's crucial now. Really, really crucial that Raducanu breaks back here. Max says, Fazan, you seem like you have majored in science at university. I don't mind those people, they're pretty intelligent. Fair enough. No, I didn't actually. Well, it's technically a science degree because you get a BSc here or a BA, so which is like arts or sciences, right? So depending on what subject you do. But no, I did maths actually at university, so kind of similar. You're pretty close, to be fair, Max. In all honesty, so yeah, you give me that vibe, Law. I don't know how intelligent I am, but I did do maths at university, so yeah. I feel like Max is calling me a nerd, which is fine. I don't mind. Greg says, Robert says, please close it out, Emma. Unfortunately, she didn't. What can I say? What can I say? Robert says, I agree. This might be over now. Well, we'll see. Emma's returned pretty well this match, but she hasn't managed to break. She hasn't got that all elusive break. Needs to find it now. She's going to have to dig deep. She's got a second serve here to attack. Goes backhand into win. Backhand cross from Swiatek. Backhand from Raducanu. Backhand to backhand. Into win goes Swiatek. She's blazed it long. So this is now a massive opportunity. Love 15. She's got the initial inroad. This is it. Max says, I'm still hoping for Emma. Ademola says, an uphill task from here. If Tim Hemming was in Emma's box, he'd be saying, come on, stick with us. You got it. Would he? Fair enough. Maybe. Maybe. Sounds like him, doesn't it? Served on the tee from Swiatek. Good into out forehand from Raducanu. Then goes backhand down the line. Then goes forehand down the middle. Backhand cross from Swiatek is just in. Forehand cross from the pole. Raducanu on the front foot here. Goes into the net with a forehand. Oh, no. Oh, she's doing all the right things there. She was on the front foot. Just not... Couldn't stick with it. She breaks down the forehand. Zach says the under looking good. So what is it? So is it? I'm assuming this is to do with betting. What is it? Just like under 6 games or something, under 5 games. What is it? Anyway, forehand cross from Raducanu, forehand on the line from Swiatek, backhand down the line. Forehand on the line from Raducanu, backhand cross from Swiatek is in. So lob backhand from Raducanu into the rally here again, forehand to forehand. Lob backhand from Raducanu, deep though, into out forehand from Swiatek, backhand on the line. Forehand cross from Raducanu, forehand to forehand. Oh, wow. Swiatek finds a beautiful forehand cross behind Raducanu. Wrong foot serve, 30-15. Great rally from both. Good hitting. Clean hitting from both. Both strike a really clean ball, don't they, when they're on form. Okay, we're not far off 5,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. Really does help us out. Good set on the tee. Forehand in the middle from Raducanu. Beautifully done though from Swiatek. Goes into it with a forehand. And she's taking the ball early there. And Raducanu doesn't even move. The forehand return is not quite good enough from Raducanu. 40-15, 2 game points, 2 opportunity to consolidate that break. I don't know if it's under 18.5 games. What? How can you have half a game? I didn't get it. Hey? 18.5. Someone explained to me the half. Is that a tie break or? Well, I guess it wouldn't be, would it? No. Right, second serve here, 40-15. Second serve into the backhand. Backhand is missed from Raducanu. Yeah, she gets duped by the big kick serve. She looks a bit... Oh, she's coughing to herself. I imagine she's relatively disappointed with the last couple of games. It is what it is. She's just going to have to keep on. From this point now, it's about, okay, can I continue? Or, well, can I start holding every single service game? I'm still a breakdown, and then every single return game, she's going to have to try and take the opportunities when she can and see if she can break. But it's not really in her hands now. Because Swiatek, of course, holds from here, and she'll end up winning. Serve down the tee is a let, and it'll be similar to the first set if that's the case. Except she's gotten broken. Yeah, she got broken later in the first set, didn't she, Emma? Forehand down the middle from Iga. Forehand from Raducanu finds the net. Yola says, bravo, Iga. Yeah? Yeah, Iga's raised her level a little bit. Raducanu hasn't quite kept up with her. It's been competitive, but it's been one of those days again for Iga where she's been pushed a little bit, but she's just come out trump. She's come up trumps even. And despite some tests, it looks like she's going to come out on top again. And the great players do tend to do that. They find a way. Second serve into the forehand of Swiatek, backhand to backhand. Down the line goes Swiatek with the backhand. Slice forehand from Raducanu. Backhand on the line from Swiatek's massive. Oh my gosh, that is huge. Love 30. I don't know. It says basically if the match goes 19 games, you win. Under that, and you lose. Okay. Okay, so 19 games. Okay. So basically 6-4, 6-3. So 6-4, 6-3 is 19 games. So it has to be that or more, or a closer scoreline than that. Anything under that, you lose. Okay, gotcha. Like says Zach versus Cam. Ah. Okay, so Iga's pressing on the pedals now. Yeah, she is. Love 40. This could get very ugly very quickly. Raducanu is struggling here. 3 breakpoint opportunities to go double break up. She's not finding her first serve. And it looks like her spirit could have been broken. Lex's Emma allowing Iga to get into her head again. Yeah, second serve, forehand into in from Swiatek. Backhand cross. Emma doesn't even move. I don't want to say she's given up, but She's almost like resigned to losing by the looks of it. She's got to fight here. Come on, Emma. 4-1 down here. Shambini says, hey guys, and hey Fazan, how are you all? Hey Shambini, how you doing? This is Dawaj Iga. Shambini, let me know when you want to do that quiz, by the way, that tennis quiz. As I said, I probably won't be very good at it, but I'm more than happy to do it. I don't know when you want to do it, whether you want to do it during the Sunshine Double or after, but let me know. I'm happy to jump on and do it. Adamono says we are on a hiding to nothing. By we, I mean all the Brits. Yeah. Robert says eager shooting missiles. Yeah, I mean, look, she started crunching the ball. I mean, she's been doing it throughout the whole match, to be honest. It's just Raducanu was able to stick with her for, large portions of the first set. The second set, though, has got away from her. It really has. And the disappointing thing for her, I think, will be she was 40-15 up in that initial, was it 1-all? When it was 1-all, she was 40-15 up on her serve. She made a couple of mistakes, then gets broken after saving a few break points, which was, would have been tough. And then after that, you know, it then becomes even tougher when Swiatek holds so easily. You don't get any opportunities, and then she gets broken again. That's it now. Kind of Bob's your uncle, right? Oh no! Oh no! She's talking. So her box says something to Emma, and Emma goes. Either she said one or two things. Either you should have said that 3 games ago. I think she said that actually. She said you should have said that 3 games ago. She lost the last 3 games, of course. Oh dear. So that wide from Swiatek, forehand to forehand here now. Goes down the line with a forehand. Backhand cross from Swiatek. Backhand from Raducanu. Backhand from Swiatek's good into the corner. Slice from Raducanu. Backhand on the line from Swiatek. But forehand is good though from Raducanu. But the forehand from Swiatek even better. Good depth from Raducanu, but right down the middle. And Swiatek just brushes it away into the open court. Shrambini, sure, I'll tell you. Probably after. Cool, sounds good. Alexander says, Emma, there is a good party tonight in Hollywood. Oh. What? Fair enough. So into the body of Emma that goes into on the forehand. Beautifully struck forehand on the line from Swiatek. Latches onto that shorter ball. Puts it away with ease. Robert says, hey, Shrambini, cheers. Oh, beautiful slice serve out wide from Iga. 40 love. Peachy says, Iga warming up, the oven breadstick incoming. It's been a complete capitulation in the second set, says Adamola, yeah. Shamini says, Fazan, do you think Iga is still too negative despite playing so well? That's a good question. I was thinking that earlier on, actually, in this match. Forehand down the middle from Raducanu. What a forehand, though, from Swiatek. Paints the line. Paints the tram line. 5-1. She's 1 game away here. Raducanu will serve to stay in the match and the set. I think you have a good point. I would say, against someone like Raducanu, and that's no offense to Raducanu, but I think if she was to play against a Rybakina or Sabalenka or Krejcikova, if she's this negative, it could definitely be harmful because the opponent generally tends to take a lot from that, and it gives them a boost. You probably know better than me, right? Because obviously you played a lot more tennis from a higher level as well. But from what I've seen, and also, what my opinion was, what my opinion is on tennis psychologically, I think you have to be careful about how you voice your criticism or self-criticism on court, because if it's too much, it can look like you're self-imploding and the opponent's like, this is my chance, and then they get a big kick of confidence from it. Love 15, by the way, mistake from Raducanu into the net. Serve down the tee, though, from the ad side, the kick serve, and Swiatek hits the forehand long. So, yeah, I think she needs to be careful because if she is too negative as well for a long period of time in consecutive matches, it could then rub off on her big time and she could then start making more mistakes because of it. So I think at the moment she's okay because she's playing some good tennis and she's obviously winning. That's fine, but you got to be careful because she does it too much, and then she comes up in a situation where she hasn't really had many adverse situations in this match. She hasn't gotten broken, so you just think, well, if Raducanu takes one of those break points, does Swiatek break down a little bit? And could she have lost the first set, for example? Maybe, right? So, and maybe that's why when she's lost this year, she's lost in straight sets. She hasn't lost in three sets. She's always lost in straight sets to Rybakina, Pegula, and to Krejcikova. And maybe that's because she's been a bit too negative and she's not been able to recover when she's been down. She's a great front runner, probably the best front runner on tour. But Hag says eager flying. She's got 2 match points here, 15-40 to breadstick Raducanu. Goes down the tee with a serve, Raducanu. Then goes backhand into the net. She's done it 6-3, 6-1. Not as close as we would have liked, but some entertaining tennis in that first set. Only the one breaker serve, but in the second set, it was utter annihilation from Iga Swiatek. Very, very professional performance. Stepped it up. Raducanu couldn't stick with her, and she's through to the next round. Oh, who did she play, actually? That's a good question. Let's have a look at the matches tomorrow as well. But Felix, by the way, he's 5-3 up in the second set. He was 6-3 down. That's a really good win, though, by Swiatek, I think. Just the way that she won in the second set. And Trambini made a good point about the negativity. And I think keep an eye out for that in the next few matches because she is and should be one of the favourites at Indian Wells. She's only lost once in this tournament. She's the reigning champion as well. The conditions suit her game. So the big question mark's going to be, is it potentially in her own hands whether she wins this or not and defends her title potentially? But Hacker says solid. Yeah. Shrambini says Raducanu played well in the beginning, but seeing Iga that negative, I was surprised. I mean, I know Iga and she struggles mentally a lot, but she was still surprising me. Okay. Yeah, have you hit with Iga? Well, you know how I know there's a picture of you, the arm round Iga, so you friendly anyway. Adamona says you are spot on, Fazana. I've played many sports, and I would say tennis is the most psychological. Yeah, so I play football. I mean, again, not talking about a very high level, but football weekly and tennis weekly as well, and cricket as well. I've played them at varying competitive levels, and yeah, I mean, psychologically, I think tennis because it's not a team sport, right? It's a individual sport. You have to be so like dialed in, so dialed in. Greg says thanks for everything, Fazan. Lex says now I'm sad for Emma. Alexander says wow, that was quick. Sad too. Lex says Robert. Germany says yes, I scouted her when she was 15. Wow. So hold on. So does Iga Swiatek have to thank you for being so good for scouting her talents? Says, and she played in my Bundesliga team in Germany. I was coach and manager for the team. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, for football. Okay. I thought it was for tennis. If it was for tennis, I was going to be like, oh, you need to get her on the channel then, Shrambini. Get her to do an interview. You got to push her. Say, come on. I scouted you. I helped you out with the Bundesliga football. Come on, and interview on the channel. That'll be a great interview. I'm sure she'd be great to talk to. Max says, I'm sad for Emma. I thought she would make this 3 sets. Yeah, I actually predicted that, but I was a little bit of bias because I'm British as well, and I wanted to see a close match. But look, it is what it is. It's just one of those things. What I would say though is, some positives to take definitely for Raducanu. So she shouldn't feel too upset about it, but it's one of those things. So let's see. So tomorrow or today even, we've got Nori Tiafoe at 6 p.m. UK time. Medvedev David Fokina at 10 p.m. Goff Sabalenka, wow, 8 p.m. That's a really good one. And then it'll be, hold on, what's the next one then? Only 3? That can't be right. No, the next one must be Swiatek versus. Hey? What's the 4th one? But there's only RADUCANU in game who could stop Iga. It's okay, Emma. Don't be so sad. I reckon Sabalenka's got a good chance as well. Shrambini says, haha, just interviewed the coach from Iga and very interesting insights with Iga. I'm working on it. Nice one. That's good. That's really good. If you get her on, I might have to see if I can nick your contacts and see if I can get her on. Nah, I probably won't be able to be honest, because you know her personally. But you know what? I found it really hard, Shrambini. I love doing interviews with professional sports people, and I've done a few in other sports, and I've done a couple tennis ones as well. I've really struggled to get people on. I was very close to getting Holger Rune on, like before he, obviously won Paris and stuff. It was quite a bit before that when he was like 100 in the world. Alex de Minaur as well. Like I was talking to their teams and their parents actually, and they were like quite keen. They were fine to do it, but their teams I think stopped it in the end, and so I didn't manage to get them on. But I find it really, really, really tough getting professional players on. I feel like they're very reluctant. I guess it's not like other sports like boxing where they want to promote themselves. Although I guess nowadays, maybe with Breakpoint, they'll want to, but who knows? Robert says, enjoyed it, for son. Happy I found your channel. Thanks, Robert. Really appreciate you being on. Guys, before you leave as well, remember to hit that like button. Do subscribe if you're new. And also do leave a rating or review if you're on a podcast platform, which you won't be because this isn't a podcast, it's a live stream, so ignore me. Demona says, thanks, Fazan. Emma has time on her side. Yep. Lexi says, oh, Robert, you just joined Fazan today? Yeah. Tramini says, I had some top 100 players in my interviews. Yeah, I've seen. I know you had Lloyd Harrison, which is really cool. And you've had a couple of others as well. So that's really cool, to be honest. And I was actually looking at that on your channel, Tramini, and I was thinking, like, it's really good you've got it because even though, like, some of them might not have, like, the best numbers, I think for me personally as a tennis fan, I find those really interesting, like interviews with pro players and try to get insight into like what it's like on tour. And the thing is, once you get a few players on, I imagine you can just continue to get more on. They know more and more people, and then who knows? Maybe you can start getting on like top 50 players on, top 30 players on. I know you've probably got contacts as well, being in the tennis industry yourself. So yeah, whereas I don't have that luxury. I'm an accountant who just loves tennis, and I don't really have any contacts. So I've just literally had to contact loads of different people and see what sticks. Trambini says maybe I can get one to make to come onto your channel as well. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be amazing. Alexander says Felix is back. Well, it's 1-1 in that match, and Tony Paul serving first in the third and deciding set. So it'll be interesting to see how that one pans out. But anyways, we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. I'm going to get some sleep. And I'll probably come out with some preview videos for tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure I'm streaming yet, but I'll definitely do some preview videos at a minimum. And then, yeah, as I said on, what was it? Tomorrow is Wednesday. Thursday and Friday should be streaming. Shouldn't be an issue there. And Saturday, Sunday might be a bit of a struggle, but we'll be streaming. We should be streaming. Tremini says we'll talk soon to a guy in the ATP 400 talking about the struggle to make it to break even. Yeah, that's a really good point as well. Yeah. So I talked to like Jamie Loeb from the WTA side, who I think she's been highest maybe like top 100 or just outside maybe. And we talked about that. That was really good. Same with Noah Rubin as well. So I had Noah Rubin on the channel, who's retired now, but obviously he was junior Wimbledon champion and he has his own podcast and stuff as well. He was good. Had him on and Jamie Lowe. But those are the only two, I think, though, right? I'm trying to think to myself. Yeah, both American, ironically, as well. Anyways, thanks very much, guys. Stay safe and well. We'll see you on the next video. We'll see you tomorrow. And see you in the comment section as well. Keep an eye out for the preview videos. And if you are in the UK, sleep soundly. If you're anywhere else, then sleep soon, I'm sure, because it must be the evening where you are.